Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't going to do a video on the first day of free agency. I figured I'd wait a couple days before I did a take, but I just can't not comment on what's going on up in Buffalo. Yeah, I have honestly got to talk about the fact that the Buffalo Bills are making moves. Let's talk about it. First of all, we're robbing the Carolina Panthers blind. Where is it? Let's see. Blah blah blah. Okay, first of all, Bills signing linebacker AJ Klein to a 3-year, $18 million deal. Second, I mean that's a good. He's a good run stuffer. Kind of limited on pass coverage, but you know what? We've got linebackers that can do just that. So this is a really good signing, in my opinion. It adds depth, and that's the important thing: is depth. You want to add depth to your team, especially when you have the injury issues like you did last year at certain positions. So, you bear with me while I'm sharing this to something. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now, that of course is not the big news, not at all. No, but we'll get to that in just a second. I got to talk about another former Carolina Panther that's coming Buffalo's way, and that is defensive end Mario Addison, signed to a 3-year deal. Another former Carolina Panthers. The Bills are simply making moves today. They are out there getting depth. No big splash yet on defense, but they didn't need to because they have big splashes now. But here's the big news. They trade a first-round draft pick to the Minnesota Vikings for Stefon Diggs, wide receiver, beneficiary of the Music City Miracle a couple years back. The quarterback who threw him the ball, Case Keenum, goes to Cleveland. He is now a Buffalo Bill, and he is going to definitely help out Josh Allen. Before the trade was announced, he tweeted out that it's time for a new beginning, and people were wondering what that meant. Well, now we know. The Bills get Stefon Diggs and a 7th-round pick. The Vikings get a first, a fifth, a sixth, and a 2021 fourth. Did they overpay? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. Stefon Diggs, of course, is definitely worth it if he comes to play. He got over. Let's see. He turned 26 in November. While he's never been in the Pro Bowl, according to this post, he's had 2 consecutive 1,000-yard and had 23 touchdowns over the past 3 years. His yards per target is well over 12 in 2019, and his yards per catch is approaching 18. He fits the mold and the number one receiver team is looking for. This is the position they needed to upgrade. They let other guys walk or trade it away so that they could make room for Buffalo. Shaq Lawson goes to Miami. Clears up that they didn't. Although he's been a very well developing player, they didn't need. They're replacing him. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a lot going on. I don't think we've made this kind of splash on the first day of free agent. Well, it's not even. This is illegal tampering. Technically, none of this stuff counts until we get to Wednesday, 4 p.m. Since Mario Williams back in, I believe, 2011. There's plenty of other free agency news coming out all over the place, however. How about the Detroit Lions signing linebacker Jamie Collins from New England? New England is losing players left and right. Marcus Mariota has signed with the Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry, did I say Oakland? The Las Vegas Raiders. Mariota in Las Vegas. Of course, he played his college ball out west in Oregon. The shows, okay, here's a report on Jordan Howard with the Bills of interest. Here, the Eagles sign Pittsburgh Steelers defensive first head offensive lineman Javon Hargrave. Jets have signed offensive tackle George Fant to a 3-year deal from the Seahawks. The Miami Dolphins signed cornerback Byron Jones to a record deal. The Dallas Cowboys have re-signed Amari Cooper after franchise tagging Dak Prescott. Okay, that's defensive tackle Javon Hargrave. Okay, Kyle Van Noy has left New England for Miami. 4-year, $51 million deal for Van Noy. Jimmy Graham is going to the Chicago Bears, which might have been big news about 5 years ago, but the Rams have signed Michael Brockers to a 3-year deal. Oh, not the Rams, I'm sorry, the Ravens. The Ravens are just getting better. Calais Campbell yesterday, Michael Brockers today from the Rams. Here's what I was talking about. The Bills declined to tender restricted free agency to wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie. And that came out about 4 hours ago. And they definitely, I had one guy here comment on my post that they're prepping to upgrade, and they sure did. James Bradbury from the Panthers has signed with New York Giants. So the Panthers are losing left and right. Okay, the Detroit signs offensive lineman Halapulivati Vate. I'm sorry, I just butchered that name. Titans re-sign offensive tackle Dennis Kelly. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Jadavian Clowney is looking around $21 million per year. The Jets have been in contact with him. Let's see. The Raiders place original round tender on Nathan Peterman. Why would they do that? Why would they want to? Okay, whatever. I liked Peterman coming out of college. I was very much sold on him, but well, he disappointed me. Broncos signed offensive lineman Graham Glasgow from the Lions to a 4-year, $44 million deal. Guys I never even heard of getting paid. Holy cow. How about the big trade where the Houston Texans trade oh shit. Man, I'm drawing a blank. But all right, let's go back through some others while I try and remember. Case Keenum goes to the Cleveland Browns. Jordan Phillips sends out a tweet thanking the Bills for their Bills fans and Bills Mafia. Doesn't mean he's necessarily leaving, but the Browns have signed right tackle Jack Conklin to a 3-year deal from Tennessee. Let's see. The Raiders signed linebacker Nick Kwiatkowski. There's trade rumors. Don't really want to talk about. Okay, here's a big trade. The Colts trade for DeForest Buckner from San Francisco. The Vikings have re-signed Kirk Cousins to a 2-year extension. The Falcons trade for Hayden Hurst, tight end from Baltimore. And Watson announces his retirement. The Falcons have cut Devontae Freeman. Okay, DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name. He goes to the Cardinals, and the Cardinals send David Jones back to Houston. That's a big trade right there. Let's see. Jack Lawson to the Dolphins. Not a big deal in my opinion. Well, the Cardinals placed a transition tag on Kenyon Drake, so they're keeping him a running back. The Bears are in discussions to trade for contract discussions with Teddy Bridgewater, so I guess Mitchell Trubisky is going to get some competition. So big day. The Dolphins sign Eric Flowers. Brandon Cooks could be traded. The Browns signed former Falcons tight end Austin Hooper. Dak Prescott, of course, gets franchised. Derrick Henry gets franchised. Bengals franchise AJ Green, which Joe Burrow has asked him to do. The Falcons also released Ty Sambrailo. This is just going back 11 hours. I got to go back about 12 to get to the point where I'm done. Steelers franchise Bud Dupree. Packers signed linebacker Christian Kirksey to a 2-year, $16 million deal The Buccaneers placed franchise tackle on Shaq Barrett. Chiefs franchise defense tackle Chris Jones. A lot of these make sense. The Colts release, I skipped. Margus Hunt. Giants placed a second-round tender on kicker Aldrick Rojas. This means that he's on the trade block, second-round tender. Browns placed second-round tender on running back Kareem Hunt. Steelers release linebacker Anthony Chiquillo. Patriots franchise tag Joe Tooney. Blah, blah, blah. Giants rumor. Leonard Williams. I think we're into rumors. Okay, so we're into rumors. So that's the day one of legal tendering period. None of this is official. It's all to be announced or to be made official Thursday or Wednesday, 4 p.m. This has been a big break that we really needed in times like these, but it's just going to keep getting crazier because guess who's still out there? Tom frickin' Brady. But some teams are taking themselves out of the woodwork. The Colts apparently are interested in Phillip Rivers. So I'm thinking Tampa Bay might be going all in on Tom Brady. TB to TB, baby. TB12 going down to TB. Anyway, thanks for joining me on another Vinny's Take. I don't know how often I'll do this during the first week of free agency. Once Peter's off, I won't be doing it as much. But, yeah, big news. I just couldn't let the Stefon Diggs thing go without discussing it because I'm very excited for it. I hate that it was a first-round pick, but I think Buffalo's got a lot of draft picks. So Buffalo Bills 2020 draft picks. Okay, when was this posted? Because it says they have a first rounder, but that might have been the one they traded. Yeah. So this is posted earlier. They're expecting them to take it. They might trade back up into the first round. You never know. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.